What is good, y'all? What is good?
What
We
up?
back at full strength.
We in it.
The kid Frankie's back in town, back fresh from saving the world from the gas crisis.
It might take a little while. It might take a little while to kick in.
Like, how did your mission go? Like, was it successful?
You know, it was a long and hard battle. It might take a little while for the results to sink in, but I think we're gonna be all right.
You heard it here first, folks.
Fuck it, I bought a Tesla, so I'm not.
I can buy. All right, as you can tell from what's on the screen right now, we're about to get into this deleted scene from Batman. Everybody's been talking about it today. We got to check it out. Frank started watching it, but then he realized, oh, I have a YouTube channel now. I should probably wait and watch this on there.
Indeed.
So yeah, we're not gonna bullshit. We're just gonna jump right into it.
5:05.
We'll watch it through one time without stopping. Then we might go back through it the next another time. So here we go.
Here we go.
I thought that was in the trailer. I was like.
Spooky.
Present. Almost our anniversary, isn't it?
There's a serial killer. I want your perspective.
Kind of reminds me of Hannibal.
Paper.
Damn, his hands are all burnt.
What makes you think
I just want to shut the fuck up while he's talking. Damn.
No.
First anniversary. Paper. What makes you think I come so cheap?
I thought you'd be curious.
You think I could offer this stuff?
Don't you?
You have pictures. It's violence. It's so baroque. Oh, he likes little puzzles, doesn't he? So meticulous. Like he's been planning this his whole life. I know who he is.
Oh. Who is he?
He's a nobody. Wants to be somebody. The mayor, the commissioner. Yeah. He's got ambition.
You think his motive is political?
Oh, no. This is very, very personal. He feels these people have all wronged him. Probably goes way back. Unhealed wounds, stolen lunch money.
Why is he writing to me?
Maybe he's a fan of yours? Or maybe he's got a grudge against you too. Maybe you're the main course. Any theories?
Not yet.
Really? You're normally so ahead of the curve. Something is different this time. This is very upsetting to you.
Let's get back to him.
Why? You're so much more fun.
I'm not here to talk about me.
What are you here to talk about?
I want to know how he thinks.
You know exactly how he thinks. Have you read this file? You two have so much in common. Masked Avengers. So he's even more righteous. Oh, are you afraid he makes you look soft?
You're wasting my time.
Okay. I'll tell you what I really think. I think you don't really care about his motives, whether he loves or hates you. I think somewhere deep down, you're just terrified. Because you're not sure he's wrong, huh? You think they deserved it, huh? You think they deserved it.
Damn.
Holy shit.
That is our first look at Barry
Wow.
Coogan as the Joker.
Wow.
It looked fucking good, man. I
So-
like that. He definitely looked all fucked up and like,
It looks real dark.
yeah, he looks like actually insane.
Like he looks like I'm terrified.
Obviously,
Right.
some of everyone watching will probably know the actor from Eternals,
Druig.
and I think he was also in. I can't remember exactly which one, but it was one of the recent World War one or two movies that came out, either Dunkirk or 1917. He's in one.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't seen either one of those.
Yeah, I can't
I heard
remember.
they're
which one.
amazing.
Yeah.
Do we want to go through it another time?
If you guys want to.
It's a really good performance.
Yeah, he fucking killed that shit. Like,
Well, I want to go back to his look. Like he's all burnt.
If you want, we could like play it again, but we'll kind of skip, you know what I mean? Like we don't have to like let the whole thing play out.
My
Just kinda
freaking
skip.
heart was racing though.
I like that they waited till the very end to kind of give us a clear shot of his face.
Well, and that's what I was thinking as we were watching it. Like, is this just gonna be like the suspense of not knowing exactly what he looks like? That's
Mhm.
going to be like the driving force of his like the fear. But
Those teeth, man.
that whole face, bro.
Yeah. But obviously, this scene is supposed to take place like right when the Riddler starts killing people. Batman sort of goes to him, sort of like that's why I said like Hannibal, Silence of the Lambs, trying to get
Yes.
like a reference from another criminal mastermind.
and like the way like he said it, like or like at the beginning, like this, like have Batman and the Joker already tangled?
Yes, it
Like,
seems
they've
like
already
it.
tangled. He said it's almost our first anniversary.
Yeah. Well, he obviously, I'm assuming, put him in Arkham.
Yeah, like fucking
These
what
are
the
their
fuck?
early
Like,
days.
why didn't we get that? I want to see that.
They gotta build up to that.
Well, that happened before this. What are we talking about here?
I think that's why they cut it too, because it was like, we kind of, but
Like,
Well, and
they're
I
like,
see that. Like, I see like the reason for them not putting it in the film, because if they put it in the film, I don't know how I would feel about that.
Is
It
this
kind
still
yeah, it was
canon, though?
definitely good that they cut this out.
I think
sure.
I think also it just puts it's just a whole nother, because you already got the Penguin, you got Falcone, Riddler. If you throw this scene in there, it's just like, okay, it's just a little, not that it's too
Little
much
bit much.
to where it ruins it, but it's just like there's just so many layers going on, so many like subplots. That's just
Well,
like
I like what I like about the movie is that they don't put Joker in until the end.
Joker.
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 Ain't that right, Mr. J?
But I like how they don't put him in till the end of the actual movie.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. And
Yeah.
and I said this when we watched it. It kind of felt like it was like an end credit scene right there, where they were
Yeah.
having their little banter.
Which they should have done. They should have just saved that for the post credits.
They could have.
In my
I'm
opinion.
saying it had the same vibe, but
Mhm.
then it went on to go and do the whole Catwoman like thing and the splitting. I think that happened after splitting up, but I don't know.
Maybe.
Because right after, it's like it felt like that's when Catwoman and Batwoman like went their separate ways, and they're like, yeah,
Oh no, that was before.
Catwoman and Batwoman.
that was that Batwoman. But yeah, Catwoman and Batman.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Fucking,
that look is just fucking crazy.
What I like about it is and maybe it's because we've already become so we constantly draw from comparison as far as like being longtime fans of the material and all forms, whether it be comics, movies, whatever.
Yeah,
Is we're always going to have Heath Ledger in the back of our minds. So I like that you kind of get little spring, like just enough to flavor, like it's like so minor amounts of Heath's sort of similarities, but he still made it his own thing to where it's like brand new and fresh and like, ooh, like we haven't seen this kind of Joker before. Like,
yeah, like a truly psychotic fucking like. I mean, you could say they were all psychotic, but like this guy, like this guy is fucking certified. Fucking like, look at his fucking face. You
like
can only be the Joker with that face.
Like I haven't read the comics, but the series or whatever, the run where the Joker like cuts his own face off and then puts it back on.
Yeah, fucking,
I was just about to say.
That's what this reminds me of.
Yeah, fucking that shit. Maybe that happened.
Well, it kind of has those vibes, like in that it's in those comics, and I know you probably haven't read them, but it's pretty much like that's kind of like the feel I get from this Joker. It's like, like this dude's just.
Well, a lot of people are saying that this
terrifying.
guy or like this Joker draws parallels from the Death in the Family Joker in the comics.
Death in the Family.
Yeah, fucking. So like, and I read that recently. So like, and I can see like how.
Yeah.
They could say it, but like, there's not really that much to go on from like,
right
from just this scene, but like the way he's talking to Batman, like just like how like, and like how Batman goes and he sits down with him, like he they're equals. And
you never
like,
start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy.
Yeah, fucking
boom.
But like yeah, like this is like you could tell they've already done battle. They've already been pitted against each other. Like fucking
yeah.
Batman came out on top, but it was a fucking struggle.
Well, and that's so like interesting
and
to like think about. Like they've known each other, but it's like in this movie, like from watching this movie, it's like he developed so much as the Batman. It felt like he was learning a lot. Like he was still like they say like this was year one Batman that we watched, but it's like damn, like how much history do they have with him just being still like fresh to being Batman?
Well, and maybe I'm wondering too, it just kind of gives you a whole nother layer to imagine of like maybe the reason why Bruce / Batman is the way he was in this movie is because of what happened with Joker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like he's already hardened.
Yeah,
he's been through his shit. Like fucking.
He's like fucking hell.
He already been through one crucible. What the fuck's another one?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like we could fucking be seeing this guy in like future films. Like I'm really looking forward to seeing more of this Joker.
What are your guys' thoughts on because just to make a small comparison with like, or use the Spider-Man movies, I guess, for example, what I kind of liked that they were doing in the later Spider-Man movies is they started to use villains that we haven't seen yet. Like that's what's so great about Spider-Man and Batman is they have like these such like mass rogues gallery of villains, where it's like that was kind of the only bad thing about, we got Green Goblin so many times with Toby, and then he pops up in Andrew 2. But I like that they kind of started to introduce Sandman, and then we got Lizard and Electro, and like, you know what I mean? So
I love
Batman,
that about those.
it's like we've gotten the Joker and kind of the Riddler, you know what I mean, like multiple times already, at least more than once. What other villains haven't we got yet that you guys would like really be
Clayface.
Oh yeah,
Clayface gets
like,
in that
like long-term
ass.
villains that like.
Well, yeah, dude, Clayface is all over the place. Like fucking, he comes in, he fucking impersonates. He's like a fucking scroll.
Yeah,
like, he's fucking up in there, like yo, you don't know who to trust.
Right.
And like even after like he like gets defeated multiple times and shit, he still finds a way to come back. Different ways and all this shit. Sometimes once he even comes back and like helps Batman out and shit like a few times. Like, like I'm not saying that I don't want to see that right away, but I would definitely like to see Clayface up in this bitch.
He was always one of my favorite villains, to be honest.
Yeah, he
like just from the animated series, he always kind of freaked me out.
Yeah. Dude, him and the Skrulls, like they both freak me out just because, like, yo, they could be. It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Like they could be anybody.
Yeah. You, me, him.
Dude, I remember. I forget what this movie's.
Says.
I forget what this movie's called. But Elijah Wood is in it.
The Faculty.
The Faculty, bro. Yes, like the aliens that get in their ears. And
that's
shit.
literally like a remake basically of Body Snatchers.
Yeah,
that
dude,
movie's.
I used to love that. I would get that from Blockbuster every time I would go there.
Faculty's a good one.
Yeah,
they're all doing the sugar. They have to like sniff the sugar or something.
It was cocaine.
Yeah, you dummy.
No, they made it like sugar. I remember as a kid, I was like, "Oh, it's the sugar, that sugar booger."
Yeah, it was
booger sugar.
Like, that shit.
One thing aliens can't fuck with.
For
They're like
me,
it's Colombian.
Aliens do that line.
We don't cut that shit up here.
You ain't no alien.
You seen Cheech Chong too? See, you got that space coke. Where you think you got it from? But yeah, so Clayface and maybe like Poison Ivy.
Oh, you took mine.
Dope.
Okay, hell yeah! I actually would like to see another crack at Poison Ivy for sure.
Yeah,
Man-Bat.
Fucking Uma Thurman.
Man-Bat would be sick. There's actually a deleted scene, just to touch on Man-Bat to a certain degree, I guess. There's this deleted scene from Batman Forever where Bruce is down in the cave. It's like right before the final battle where he goes and fights Riddler and Two-Face with Robin. But he's like down in the cave and he has to come face to face with this giant fucking bat. It's fucking crazy. And that was like the only kind of hint at like a man bat that we ever got so far.
Well,
I also want to see Killer Croc.
That would be sick.
Fucking Mr. Freeze, fucking ice tomato.
Ice.
Well, and in this, universe, in this universe, I think Mad Hatter would be dope too.
Oh
yeah, that would be sick.
Mad Hatter would be a cool thing with like the take of this kind of new Batman. Like I think Mad Hatter would fit perfectly.
That's
for some
like with this, like shit. I would definitely. So like I think maybe like Mr. Freeze, like just like all the fantastical Batman villains, like maybe might be a stretch for this fucking series of films, just because like they're trying to go more dark and gritty with it, and like those characters are dark and gritty, but like they don't have they have like superpowers pretty much. Like, so like,
do you guys
maybe try to think of like someone who don't?
Do you guys know?
I think Mr. Freeze works.
Yeah,
but he's still like kind of like up there, like in the fucking like.
He's like borderline. He's
like
getting almost ridiculous, but still grounded.
Better.
So like maybe that'll be like a big bad.
Well, I mean, got it with this movie, but Riddler has always been one of my favorite villains.
Yeah.
Like I love Riddler. I'm glad that they got a new version of him. It was kind of kept me guessing in the movie, like the Riddler should, but it was fucking pretty dope. Like even, and this goes into like a little spoiler, but like even when all like his little henchmen dudes or his like following came, I was like, is this even the real Riddler? Like I was starting to think like stuff like, because it just makes you think like they're all Riddler pretty much. They're all this collective conglomerate of fuckery.
Riddler's an idea.
That was awesome. I loved how they did that.
Do you guys know who the Doctor villain is? His name is like Doctor like Savon or something like that. He's in the Arkham games.
The one that
Pepper.
The one that like creates people and like makes like Frankenstein versions of people and stuff. Is that who you're talking about?
I was just reading. He was just in like the last fucking Batman's.
I don't know enough.
I gotta fucking look it up now.
I don't know enough about him to say yeah or no to that, Mike. But I just know that he was like one of the main villains in one of the Arkham games. Like you get all the way to the end and you find out like he's one of the
Hugo Strange.
Yes, fucking hell,
Doctor Strange, dog.
I was just about to say. I was literally thinking like Hugo.
I couldn't even find it on Google, but I was like, I saw Doctor Strange and I was like, wait, that's it. But it's not Steven, it's something else.
So maybe they wouldn't do that just because of that.
Yeah, I could see that happening actually.
That were Deathstroke.
Like he's.
I would like to see Deathstroke get his due.
Yeah.
Maybe Deathstroke, but I want fucking Paul, man, whatever the fuck. I want him.
Margiano.
Yeah, I want his ass as Deathstroke.
I would. Oh shit! I just forgot about Birds of Prey. Never mind.
Well, and you know what I want? Like, I think it would be really dope to get like with this movie, but I don't know how long it would have to be for this to be. But like a Court of Owls movie,
dude,
where it goes into like him going deep into the fucking like
the fucking power underbelly of
like the power units of
dude, because like some of the shit that happens in Court of Owls, dog, is so fucked. Like it's so crazy. Like, well, it's like a really like I haven't even finished it because like it starts at the beginning of the new 52 run, I'm pretty sure, and then it ends like later on in the run because they come back.
Well, I was actually gonna say,
so much crazy shit happens in it. Like they come after him as Bruce Wayne, they come after him as Batman. Like it's fucking an all-out assault.
They should do something with Joe Chill.
Not yet.
I know, but like later on,
like that would be cool. But he's one of those characters where like you really like if it's not the right like I've only read one story with Joe Chill in it, and like I was just like, I don't think I should have read this one first.
Oh, I'm not familiar enough with that character.
Fucking
killed Batman's parents.
Yeah, he's the guy that killed
Batman's parents. Yeah, okay.
Like I've seen iterations of him like in the comics and shit, like just like that event really, and like what led up to it. And like the one that I read, I was like, I feel like this wasn't done the best. Like I feel like there's another one that I could have read that I would have been like, oh shit.
Yeah. I was actually gonna say earlier when I first asked you guys about the villains was I was gonna throw Hush into the mix.
Dude, okay. So Hush,
you
motherfucker,
I know,
making me believe that you lost it. Fucking.
You didn't see the gifs of Penguin and Mr. Freeze?
No. But I lent this fucking guy my copy of Batman Hush before he went on his trip.
Yeah.
Told him to read it on the flights. Read it on the flights.
No.
Nah. Did not turn one page in that motherfucker the whole time. Fucking ridiculous. But
nappy nap.
Get past it. I'll get past it. Fucking woosah. Hush, like that, like I've said it time and time again, but like that is like my favorite comic of all time, just because it's what got me into this whole thing, and like that shit, like the story, who like
the relation to Bruce
it's still not like 100% confirmed exactly who Hush is. Like everybody knows who Hush is, but like DC's never come out and said like, yep, he's Hush.
Yeah.
Fucking at least as far as like the last time I checked up. But like that's like the part that's so dope about him. You don't know who he is. He's so mysterious. Like, how's he doing this? How's he getting so close? Like, how's he manipulating all these things behind the scenes?
Oh, it's Alfred.
Fucking not even gonna dignify that. Fucking but yeah, dude, like that, like if they decided to do Hush, and like when they in the movie, when that part where fucking Hush comes across the screen, like in word, like at the word Hush, I was like, please let that be a sign.
Right.
Well, and I haven't read all of Hush, but I was getting Hush vibes from the movie.
Yeah.
When he's like just walking down the street and he's like really just like narrating. He's like,
dude, I was getting
journey,
Hush vibes,
just like
Court of Owls
city.
vibes.
Yeah, it's
The long Halloween vibes.
Yeah, Long Halloween. Well, that was heavily up in there and shit.
Like with
fucking
the first 10 minutes, it was like the long Halloween.
But I like what they had Batman do in this film too. Like, it was a different tone than any other Batman film I've ever seen, where he's like solving riddles and solving, like, he's like a detective more than he's just a dude whooping ass.
Like, he's going to crime scenes and shit. Like, I don't think we never seen Christian Bale go to not a crime scene.
Well, and he does stuff like he, he gets the bullet out and test the bullet. You know, you see signs of his detective skills and all of it, but like where he's
but he's never like
to,
there, like
solve all this shit.
Yeah, like looking at the evidence, fucking thumb drive.
Yeah.
Fucking
oh yeah.
Christian Bale is like much more of like a, like he's like the, like he's like, you know, those like I would have liked to see Christian Bale Batman Justice League, like fucking that would have like that would have been better than fucking Batfleck for me.
I don't know. I think those Nolan films, I think that's why they were so game changing, is because when Dark Knight came out, I feel like that's when they were, I feel like Christopher Nolan is such like a loyal fan to the comics. He's like, wait a minute, let's take it back to World's Greatest Detective. Let's make Batman what he truly is, and let's take it the more like you were just saying, like detective route, and making the crime like the police corruption all tying in with the family mafias and all that, and like Joker comes in. Like I think I think those movies sort of paved the way for this one, as far as them being able to use the Riddler in the capacity with the whole solving puzzles and riddles and connecting it to organized crime and all that shit. But
well, it kind of had like a Saw feel too, like the movie Saw. Like it had like that level of suspense where you're like, what the hell's, who's gonna die next? Like, what's going down?
Yeah.
Dude, I forget. There's this other movie that like it gave me vibes off. Like I forget what it's called, but it's like I don't think it's Saw, but like there's this it's like this, it's a serial killer, and like he broadcasts his kills like over the internet, like he streams them and shit.
Oh,
like, the more people that watch him, like the faster the person gets killed.
Yeah,
like,
I think that was,
like there's this one where he's like killing the person.
Is this
what
a
is
movie?
it?
I think it's called
a movie. No, I don't think that was it. Fucking
no, Cell's in the mind, but that is a good one.
But I forget.
I remember
like,
that
there's someone major
shit
in it too.
It has Tom Hanks' son in it.
Is it?
Yeah, he's like in that big tub, the glass.
Yeah, and he has the badge on and shit.
I can't remember what the fuck it's called. God damn it!
Fuck, we're gonna have our fucking research department go and Google that. We'll get back to it. We'll circle back to it. But yeah, man, I got vibes of that off there, just because like how he was like, he had like a net presence, like fucking he was like talking on Reddit and shit. Fucking he had his subreddit that he was talking to.
Well, that's
giving him instructions.
Crazy part about the film. That part, like I was like, damn, like he's like on the dark web, like talking about all this shit. He's like, thanks for the explosive devices and stuff. I was like, what? I was like, what is this? And this was like, we were already like 2.5 hours in at this point.
Would it be
like, what in the fuck is going on? Like,
untraceable.
I was still hooked. Like, it just like it hooked me again.
Untraceable.
What the fuck? I literally just said that.
Oh, really?
What'd you say?
I said untraceable. Like
You
2
gotta-
seconds.
Oh,
before you-
gotta
well,
make
you gotta speak
you gotta-
up, dog.
I said, would it be untraceable?
Well, see, and that's not. You didn't. How am I supposed to get that? Mike's talking. You could be responding to something he just said. What the fuck?
Fucking
You
A.
could have been saying whatever Mike was saying was untraceable.
Yeah, like that's what. Like I didn't even hear what you
Damn
said,
it.
to be honest, because you said it so soft.
You gotta say, hey Brandon,
Or you
that
could but talk
movie
about
was
what the
called-
Riddler is doing on the dark web is
Yeah.
untraceable.
Fucking
Yeah,
A.
exactly. We were just talking about the dark web, and you're just like, could it be untraceable? Of course, the dark web's untraceable. How
Damn
the fuck am I supposed to know that's the movie's name?
Oh God.
My Lanta.
Damn.
You gotta connect
God.
the dots.
Fuck's sake, Devin, have a word with yourself.
Okay.
Oh wow.
That was
Oh,
man.
I apologize.
fucking A.
I guess.
But no,
I had to go
Brandon,
in on you there because
when we were talking
nonsense.
just a minute ago about the vibe of this new one, just with the I guess like the sort of brutality of the kills, also gave me Jigsaw vibes, but just obviously less gory and less like they're not in traps where they're like getting all mutilated and shit. But
I'll tell you, man, Riddler's one of my favorite villains when I see him pop up in like comics and movies and shit, but hated his shit in the Arkham games. I'm like,
as far as
I'm
like accomplishing them, or
just because like, especially in Arkham Knight, like his whole thing was like you had to fucking find like 150 trophies scattered around the map. I was like, fucking allow it, Riddler. Like I don't
allow
care.
it. But
Like,
you know
I
what's
don't-
funny?
What's fucked up though is you can't get the true ending of the game until you get all them shit. So I've never seen the true ending because I'm like, allow me.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny, when they announced this movie like way back and they're like, oh, Riddler's gonna be the villain. And then we kind of started getting whispers and like just little kind of tidbits about the tone of the movie they were gonna do and yada yada yada. And we eventually get the first trailer. I got major Arkham game vibes. I was like, as far as like the Riddler goes, I was like, oh, that's kind of what.
Yeah, I got the same thing.
Yeah, and fucking speaking of the games, fucking this movie gets me hype even more for
Gotham Knight.
Gotham Knights.
Mhm.
That shit because I think that's dropping at the end of this year, dog. Fucking and like
They said it might be sooner.
fucking and like the fact that I don't think you can play as Batman, or can you play as Batman? I know you can play as
Maybe he's unlockable or
I
DLC.
know like you play Batwoman and fucking Nightwing and Tim Drake Robin and there's a couple of other ones I'm pretty sure.
I think it's just Red Hood.
Yeah, just Red Hood.
Oh, is it Red Hood? I thought Red Robin was in that bitch.
Red
Robin.
Burger joint?
What?
Red Robin, the burger joint?
Yes. It's like Tim Drake Robin. His name is Red Robin.
Ah,
Fucking
I love his burgers.
yeah, me too. I fucks with him. So
You know what? You know what would be sick?
yeah, Red Robin's a sponsor.
Next
Fucking-
time we go to like a Comic-Con, we should all do, like, since there was 4 of us, one could be a Batman, one could be a Robin, a Nightwing, and a Red Hood.
I'll be Red Hood because then I could put the helmet on.
That would be
Dibs.
dope.
Dibs.
Well,
'Cause
then
I
I
can't-
want Nightwing.
I can't. Yeah, you can be Nightwing. You light skin. Fucking, I can't be no one else but Red Hood.
Oh,
Actually, Mike would make a cool Nightwing, like with the long hair.
Yeah, Mike is Nightwing. If anything, fucking,
I'm Robin then.
you're
Fuck.
Robin, and
Devin's Batman. Fuck yeah.
Batman.
Yeah, fucking. So, are you Damian
No,
Wayne?
Daisy.
No, you have to be Damian Wayne Batman because Dick Grayson is Nightwing. So you can't be Dick Grayson Robin.
What about fuck.
Nope, never mind.
You have to be Damien.
Yeah, you gotta be Damian. Or Tim.
Yeah, Tim. Wait, which
Fucking,
one? Tim becomes Red Hood though, doesn't he?
No, that's Jason. Jason.
Jason. I always get those two mixed up.
Yeah, it goes
Tim was
in
actually
order. It
Robin.
goes Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, then Tim Drake,
Yeah. And then who was
then-
the girl one?
Stephanie. I forget
The
her
girl
last name
one.
now. Of
The
course.
girl.
Ah!
Allow me. Fucking allow me, fam. I'm on
Allow
this shit.
Allow it. Yo, allow it, fam. That's crazy. And and you know what the craziest part is? Her name, like she's Robin, but she goes by Spoiler. So I don't know. You could go ahead and put that in your pipe and smoke it. Peter 3.
Her name is actually Spoiler.
Yeah, like she's Robin, but like she goes by Spoiler as well.
I fucking hate it.
And then there's Cassandra. I think her name's Cassandra Cain. She's Batgirl. I forget what Batwoman's name is.
Yeah, I think that'd be sick. We could get like Renee. She could be like Batgirl or Batwoman.
Oh yeah, she could pull off Batgirl.
Little Leo could be Alfred.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be sick.
That'd be dope.
Or Commissioner Gordon, give him a little mustache and some glasses.
Yeah.
The mustache with the broken nose.
That would be sick. That's how you win a costume contest right there.
Boom.
Oh,
Fucking A. But yeah, man. Back to the movie. I like, where do you think we're headed? What do you think we're headed with this?
Well, let me just say this real quick because maybe it'll tie in. But I honestly, one of my favorite parts about this movie was Commissioner Gordon. Like,
dude.
Awesome.
I love
guy
Gary Oldman
from Hunger Games.
I loved Gary Oldman in all the Nolan movies.
Oh yeah.
But because of that, I then had high expectations of Commissioner Gordon's involvement in, like, he's just as much of a part or important part of saving Gotham as Batman. You know what I mean? Like, so going into this one, I was like, well, fucking, they better give my boy Gordon some fucking some shine. And
is he even a commissioner in this yet?
No, he's
or
lieutenant.
is he's like still the early ages of him going up the ranks.
He's a lieutenant in this.
They killed the commissioner like halfway through, didn't they? And then they make him commissioner at the end, I thought.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I must not have been paying attention.
The guy with the glasses that walks into the crime scene at the beginning, he's like, what are you?
He was the commissioner.
Yeah, doesn't he get killed though?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think because of that they made Gordon commissioner, but I could be wrong.
I like how he's like Batman's like
Jeffrey Wright.
Love him.
Well, he's like the only one who really likes Batman.
Yeah, he's the only one like, hey, we don't know how to handle this caliber of criminal.
Well, it's
we
like
have to fucking call in the big guns.
It's unique because it's like, how do they have the spotlight and shit? Like, is that all Commissioner Gordon or Gordon in this? He's probably not commissioner yet, but is that all Gordon's like doing? Like, is it like what he was just saying about that's like Batman's in? Like, is he the one putting up this light and, you know, doing all this? And he's like, don't worry about it. I got it. Like, you do shit your way. I'll do shit my way. I'll help the bat, you know? So it's like, because it seems like everyone hates him except Gordon. Like, no one likes him being around.
Well, you know what's kind of cool about this movie that I really liked? And we
probably because they're corrupt cops. I just want
exactly. Well, you know what's crazy? What I liked about this movie so much, and we kind of get like a little taste of it at the end of Dark Knight, is when I was growing up and I was always watching the animated Batman series and even just like some of the comics. Is there was always that kind of like every other vigilante, like Spider-Man and stuff like that. It's like even though they're helping save the city and solve all the crimes and stuff, there's still like there's like this animosity towards them from like law enforcement, where it's like the cops still have orders to arrest and take in Batman and shit, so he's like on the run from them. At the same time, he's like
working with them,
obligated to like help them out and shit sometimes. Like, and I remember, Mike, do you remember the in the fan Mask of the Phantom movie?
I love it.
There's that sequence where like Batman is like on the run from the cops and he's like getting shot and like they're like manhunting him basically, and he's like getting all fucked up. Like that was the vibes I got from this movie when he's like running out of the police station and they're all trying to like just swarm his ass. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
yeah, this movie just and what I feel like, and we've talked about this before in other podcast episodes and stuff, but I feel like DC is getting back to what they do good. What they do good, it's nothing like anything Marvel's doing, which is exactly what I love. Because they're not going to win. We've already talked about that, trying to do like this whole Avengers shit or this Endgame kind of
like
plan
the
for their
overarching
movies. Just make a solo film, make a good fucking standalone film. Get to doing what you're doing, get dark, get gritty, get hands-on. And this was very grounded. I felt like this movie was the most grounded Batman we've ever had.
Yeah.
And that's what they do well. That's why I love Batman. That's why I'm a DC fanboy. Yeah. It's for all the shit that they're not Marvel.
I really like seeing like his like beginning, like still getting the hang of things, like fucking like how when he was like getting away from the cops and he like fucking went up to the roof and he pulls out the and he's like, oh shit, like fucking like catching his balance and shit, like fucking. Like even in Batman Begins, like we saw Christian Bale leave and like go and train up and shit, but when he got back, he was just instantly
killing
in a fucking cave.
Not really, but
fucking.
I think it's because he was older too.
Like in this one, we see him like fucking. He's obviously still getting used to doing. Some
and
shit.
that's
like,
a good point that he brings up, because even in Batman Begins, it seemed like he had all his shit together. Like he didn't. Like what you're saying.
Fucking like he's like fucking, you know what I mean? Like he's king of this shit already.
Well,
like,
and this Batman's like rough around the edges. Like you can tell he's not experienced in certain aspects. But like when he runs to the roof, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just doing it, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm at the roof. Like, I'm high as fuck up here."
Yeah,
I got this plan B.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, too. I think. I mean, I totally agree with you guys. Like, that's why this one was so exciting to watch, is because it is such a Batman early in his career. But just one little note for the Nolans. I think too, like the reason maybe why they decided for him to come back and be like a game right away is because they already gave him the whole backstory of whatever Katie Holmes' character's name was, and like he already had a fucking vendetta. Like a thing, like he was like, okay, I'm coming back to Gotham. No bullshit. I have to be on my A game. There's no room for error and shit like that. Whereas this Batman, he gets a little room to kind of play and grow and make mistakes. And
because we don't see like any of that go down.
Yeah,
like, he's already Batman when we begin the movie.
Well, and
which do you guys think they'll dive into some?
I think they will, like just because
Lazarus Pit and League of Shadows.
See, I don't know. Like, see that I feel like
think that takes away from the route they're already going. Or?
Yeah, like the detective route. Fucking.
I think Court of Owls would fit in it, but
yeah, Court of Owls would be sick as fuck. But I think League of Shadows and like the League of Assassins and everything, like I feel like that's too fantastical for the vibe that they're going for this. Like it's certainly dark and like gritty, like and like fucking Ra's al Ghul is like one of the fucking like darkest and grittiest motherfuckers around, but like it still has that element of like fantastical things, like where fucking like when we get into talking about the Lazarus Pit and like fucking all the things that can do, like fucking it gets a little wild. So like I think that like the logical path I see forward, like the characters come in, and I could see like Hush, I could see Joe Chill, Joker, fucking Court of Owls.
I'd even like to see, because Brandon, you haven't seen Birds of Prey yet, right? Devin, have you?
Yeah.
Mike?
Oh yeah, love it.
I mean, I guess it's not really a spoiler because it's in the trailers and stuff. And like that's the whole premise, that he's the main villain. But I would like to see another crack at Black Mask.
I thought he murdered that character.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is my boy.
It was amazing.
Yeah, he's sick.
Ewan McGregor's in that fucking flick.
Yeah, Black Mask.
Who fucking knew?
Yeah,
it's awesome, bro.
You should watch it, Brandon, if you ever get a chance.
He makes a good.
Well, it's on HBO. I should watch it.
Well, and just like that part, like he's just so funny. Like the part where he has the people hanging upside down.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Is that a snot bubble?"
Yeah.
Like shit
Don't
like
give-
that, and he ends up like
don't
killing
give
this
it
chick
away.
just because she has a snot bubble.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil too much.
You already spoiled it.
Ah,
Fuck off.
That's one of the funniest.
You're in
parts.
timeout.
all right. Well, I'm sorry, but dude, it's so good. It's just so
Yeah.
good. Like just the banter he has when he's just not even has the mask on, because the whole movie he doesn't have the mask on, and he's like, he's
Until
just
the
doing his
very-
thing, his charisma.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
He was actually my favorite part of the movie. Like
Me
Harley
too.
Quinn,
I
I
love
was
him.
already sold on because we had her from Suicide Squad. But the reason why I was like engaged in this one, because I was like, oh shit, Ewan McGregor's Black Mask, and then all the other the female protagonists that show up, because I don't want to give them away. And then
Yeah.
Brandon, there's another villain I won't give away that pops up, which I didn't even realize like the first time watching it through. He's like there the whole time, and I'm like, oh, okay, like there's this guy again. He's like a second in command to Black Mask.
Oh,
And then at the very end, he's like, I'm this guy. And I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like,
well, and what's funny is I knew it was him the whole time from
Dude,
the
it's
beginning. I was like,
crazy.
that's him.
that went over my head until the very end. And I was like, wait, he's that motherfucker?
But yeah, we're getting kind of off track, but just watch it if you haven't seen it. It's good,
It's
but
still all bad, man.
it's good.
Yeah.
And
it's good.
you know, to get back on, you know, the Batman film,
Yeah.
like what you were saying, like the villains that would work, like I agree. Like I think Raj Al Ghul would be too much like out of the box of what they're doing yet. I mean, I would have to see more films to be like, okay, now we're ready for some Raj Al Ghul
Right.
or some Talia, because I love that. Like because
It's kind of like what Brandon said.
it's like it's like a serious love interest, but
borderline.
it's like a toxic
I don't
relationship
see,
because she kills people and she doesn't care. She's like,
just because I feel like if we get a live action Talia, that's just gonna give people like, cause like next time I see Talia al Ghul, they better be fucking and Damien better come out, because I want to see a live action Damien.
Because doesn't she pop up in Arrowverse?
Yep.
Nice.
Mhm. But she's not. No, actually, she doesn't.
Oh,
She doesn't. Nissa Al Ghul is
that's
in the
fine.
Arrowverse.
well, and
Well,
Damien, and you're well familiar with Damien if you read the comics now, or if you're watching the animated movies that they put out. But he's one of my favorite
Dude, he's
characters.
talk about ruthless fucking killer.
He's one of my favorite DC
He
characters.
will murder you and
Damien?
then go home,
Yeah.
drink a juice box.
Well, and in the animated movies, I don't know if you've seen
Like-
them, but like he's as a little kid, he's whooping fucking Deathstroke's ass. He's like,
Yeah,
dude, he's
like,
doing shit that
he's
his
the
dad
prodigy.
could never
He's
do.
the
at
he's
that
the
age.
demon. Like fucking
Yeah, he's-
Ra's al Ghul in the Robin comics that are going on right now. He even tells me, he's like, I'm not, or he tells me, he says it. He's like, yeah, he called me, he told me.
He's like, oh, he's the demon,
He says
bro.
he tells Damien, he's like fucking he's like I'm not the demon, you're the demon. Like fucking like it's like that motherfucker.
Have you guys?
And he's still motherfucking 12 years old in the comics shit. This motherfucker been 12 years old for like 15 years. like John Kent got aged up. Let's get a fucking grown up Damien. That's what I want to see.
Have you guys played Arkham Origins?
Yet.
It came out after.
I
it was
have.
Like, it was like the third Arkham game to come out, but chronologically, it's the first one.
It's like the year one.
I've beaten Arkham Asylum. I've started Arkham City, and I've pretty much beaten Arkham Knight.
I've played Origins. It's good.
I haven't. I've only played City and Origins. Haven't played Asylum and Night. But what I like about Origins, that like to get back on track of like where this franchise could go, like all the villains that we just brought up, I think is sort of like the logical, because it's all of like the ground level, like Penguin,
Yes.
Black Mask, Hush, Deathstroke. They all kind of tie into that organized crime element, and Riddler and Joker that Batman, like that's what makes Batman in the Gotham universe, I think, me personally, so rich. Like Brandon, like you were saying, like once you start getting into the Mr. Freezes and maybe even the Poison Ivies, and it's all,
Bane.
it's a little fantastical. Bane, they could probably ground a little bit more. It just gets a little funky when you start throwing in the what's it called, the Venom.
Yeah, like I mean, like that. See, like
feel-
that. Bane is in like in the same vein as Mr. Freeze for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's I'm saying?
Right
It gets
on the
a
edge.
little, yeah. But maybe that's. I mean, obviously, when I first saw him do it, I was just like, oh, that's like adrenaline. But I think
Yeah.
like the interesting theory would be like, oh, that's like Venom shit that Batman injected
Like a
himself.
watered down Venom. That's what I think, anyways.
Mm.
Well, and I love that scene as well. Like that where we were just talking about, like he's very grounded and he still doesn't know what he's
Kill that
doing.
dude. He's like,
He still doesn't know what he's doing at some point. So it's like,
Yeah.
like he just has shit on
You
him just to have shit
overslept.
on him. Like he just has like plan B, plan A, plan C. So he's like in his mind, when he's in the situation, he's like, oh shit, my adrenaline, like boom. And then he fucking like gets up, but like he didn't know what the fuck he was doing before then. Like
yeah.
he was about to get fucked up.
Dude,
Or,
that's
you know,
honestly one of my favorite sequences is when
It was sick.
all the Riddler people start to pop up, and then he's jumping on top of this one and grappling hooking this one, and like that whole sequence to me was like the dopest.
Well, and I just loved seeing him like problem solve when he's in shit. They did a real good job where he's like, yes, I'm not like I'm the Batman, but it's like I'm still like getting my bearings. I still don't know the Riddler. I don't know. Never dealt with the dude like this. So it's like all this shit is new to him, and just seeing him adapt and evolve throughout the film, you see a lot of that. Where it's like, holy shit, like him like cutting the electrical line and going into the water and then pulling the kids out, or pulling the couple kids, like shit like that. I was like, wow, like you never see that version of Batman in any other film. Like I've never seen that grounded of a Batman, and it was great. And another thing I wanted to talk about is he feels like he's Batman and not Bruce Wayne. And I just want to make this quick little remark, because in all the other previous movies, I felt like he was a good blend of both characters.
Yeah.
Like he could play the playboy. I get chicks. I have hotels. I have whatever. But in this, like, it seems like he didn't want any of that shit. Like he was completely Batman.
Yeah,
Like it was a inconvenience for him to do anything that was Bruce Wayne related.
It's kind of crazy that you say that, because like
And
I was
love
just at Mile High Comics yesterday, picking up a few things, and the guy that working the counter, I gotta get his name, fucking. But
The guy that dresses up as Superman?
I don't think so. Fucking,
For
he's
Free
like,
Comic Book
it's
Day?
like I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember. But he's like an older guy. He's got long hair and shit.
Oh.
He looks like a 50-year-old Mike.
Oh.
I was talking to him, like he had asked me if I'd seen Batman yet, and I was like, yeah, like fucking I thought it was really good. Like I asked him what he thought of it, and he was like,
It's crap.
he morphed into Christopher Walken, and he was like, it's crap. Fucking no, he said he was like I really enjoyed how it was more Batman focused.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was
So maybe this is Mike in fucking 30 years. Maybe he came back.
that was one thing, because Devin, you remember you posted that little clip?
Yeah, you gonna join us here? You've been looking at your phone for like an hour.
I'm not looking at my phone. I'm looking at my hands.
Fucking stop playing with your little pee-pee.
Devin, you posted that little TikTok guy in the chat, and
Yeah.
Oh, the no diving?
and Brandon was like, oh, this guy's like a douche, I'm not watching this.
Oh, Chad.
Yeah, the Chad guy.
Yeah.
But I watched the video just to see what it was all about, and the one thing that he did say that I agreed with was,
Oh, okay.
this was the most this was a straight up Batman movie. Like we see more Batman throughout the movie, like Mike, you were just saying, than Bruce.
Mhm.
You know, like we spend more on screen time. When Batman shows up, it's Batman. It's not Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? Like this is the most Batman driven.
Well, and like when he was even playing Bruce, like when he had to go do Bruce shit,
Yeah.
because Bruce has leverage in this, in Gotham.
Yeah.
You could tell he was still Batman. He was not Bruce. He was still like not there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people were just like, oh, it's fucking Bruce. And he's just like, I'm on a mission.
Yeah.
I'm on a mission. Go and catch a killer. It's like he was always Batman. Like, and with other movies, I've always felt like it was a mix of both. And I love how it's just complete Batman, and like that's his mask. Like Bruce Wayne's his mask.
Kind of like
where it's like
the Kill Bill speech.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like Bruce
But-
Wayne's his mask and he doesn't like putting it on because
I will say though, one of my favorite moments, because I like Bruce Wayne so much as a character, one of my favorite moments from the Nolan movies is when Joker outs the guy trying to blackmail Bruce, Reese,
Yeah.
and he's in the patrol car with Gordon and all that, and then
Yeah.
the truck is trying to like beat the light, and then Bruce like pulls out in the Lambo and just boom takes. That's like, I love when Bruce Wayne can still do shit,
Yeah.
but like in broad daylight without the Batman costume. Like he still has
Yeah.
like his wits about him. He's still kind of like a critical thinker.
Yeah, that's why I like Court of Owls so much, because like a lot of the stuff that happens in there, he does as Bruce Wayne.
Oh, okay.
Like fucking, he like takes care of a lot of business as Brucey.
Well, and he goes to the funeral in this movie as Bruce, but his whole purpose is to see if he's going to get a lead, if something's going to happen. And it does. And he actually saves a kid. He saves some people as Bruce.
Which I feel horrible, but you know, it was a late viewing. Some parts were slow.
It's daylight savings time.
The chairs were very comfortable. But you guys may remember a movie, I can't think of the name. It's got Ryan Reynolds in it. It's I think it's a superhero based movie. But anyway, this guy, he plays a villain in it, and he's like a evil like mastermind guy in that. I don't know enough about the Lantern lore, but
he gave it away now.
He plays
I already knew what he was talking about.
I did too, but we were gonna not say the name.
Yeah. You guys, you know what's good.
Yeah.
But anyway, the guy that he plays in Batman is the one that gets like the bomb taped to his head or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like kind of pissed that I missed that part, because I like that actor a lot. And I woke up when Riddler's in his backseat and he's like taping him up and shit. So I never got to see when we meet that guy. I was like, oh wait, what the fuck? He's in this movie?
Oh.
So
you missed everything leading up to that.
No, I was awake for some parts, but
as
just
far
like,
as his character.
Oh, you fell asleep?
That's what he's saying.
Dude,
He's been alluding to this.
That's
whole
why
time.
I was saying the
What
chairs
the
were
fuck?
comfortable. It was late.
Hey, yo, I drank an energy drink for that mug. I fucking was not about to fall asleep.
I popped my adrenaline fucking in my leg.
Dispose of him.
Yeah.
Mummy.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, I was pissed that I missed his introduction as a character, because I was like,
well, and it was like that, and you probably missed this part, but he uses Catwoman in this film, Selena, to be a detective, like be his eyes.
He gives her the
in his
contacts
club.
and shit.
So he
And
gives
she,
her
like-
these,
I
and that's
saw
what I
that
loved.
part.
He had these contacts. It's something so simple that you never seen in Batman, really. With like, I'm just gonna wear contacts, go to scenes, and then re-watch my evidence and see all this shit and really decode everything that my mind doesn't pick up when I'm in it. So it's that was fucking awesome. Like,
I started dozing off after when he first goes to the club and meets Penguin, and Selena Kyle's walking in. She's the waitress, and she's like, "Oh, can I get you anything?" Like, after all that, it was just like slow at some parts. I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
well,
everything's got to be exploding and shit for you to keep your attention.
He pretty much just tells her to see who she is, because he sees that she's like snooping around and shit. So he tells her, realizes that she's sneaking out at night, fucking doing shit.
Yeah. He looks, does a double take. He's like, "Is that Zoe Kravitz?"
So after they their first engagement, because she goes back to the crime scene or something to get into the safe to get something for this, her friend, which is her leading driving force to do all this stuff for.
And that little subplot kind of confused me at some points, but go ahead.
But yeah, he had leverage on her, so he's using her, but that's really what he is at the beginning. He's using her. He's just using her. He's like, okay, well, do this, do that, da.
Yeah.
David, what is the problem? You've been looking around all fucking curious for like 20 minutes. You'd be like,
I can't figure out why my mic isn't working.
Do you hear?
There's
Do you hear
always something
Ghost?
with this guy.
Do you hear
fucking
Ghost?
allow me, dog.
Get out.
I can hear you, but
Like
I'm
every two, like
8 minutes
I
of-
keep looking at his square, and he's just like,
From now on, if you go,
Dude, the Riddler's not after you. Stop.
yeah, chill out.
from now on, if anyone goes stagnant for more than 2 minutes, just turn off your camera.
Yeah, fucking just allow us. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
man. But
Good
anyways,
Lord.
what I was saying is like he was all using her just to get there. And then that's when you meet his character. You see a lot of other people. He
'Cause
kind
who
of
was
pushes
he-
her into talking to all these bosses and undercover cops.
Because
And
who
the whole
was
time he's getting facial recognition from his
yeah.
computer, from the Bat Cave. He's getting all these IDs. He's like, oh, that's him. He's an undercover cop. Da da da. He's, and all these people are on, Falcone's payroll, as we find out later.
Yeah, and
that part was actually like, I was kind of it kind of like just it was so brutal, I guess, like the violence when when they're at the funeral and he's trying to help him solve the riddles and he's like, no, I can't, they're gonna kill me anyway, and then it just goes off. I was like, whoa.
yeah, fucking
That
like
one-
that whole
Was
the whole Falcone thing I thought was done really well. Fucking very, very sneaky side.
Well, and
Fucking
I
but
didn't even recognize him until you said that. I was like, oh,
that's my guy, dude. Fucking but I don't know how I felt about the whole Catwoman being Falcone's daughter thing. Like I had never heard of that in any other thing. Which kind of like fucked me up a little bit, but maybe I haven't read the right shit. But in anything that I've seen Falcone in, it's never mentioned that
maybe
he's Catwoman's dad.
Maybe
But-
they took some creative liberties with that.
And then also with him dying and shit, like
Right.
fucking that kind of rubbed me a little wrong because I'm like,
Mhm.
man, there's so much more shit they could have done. But
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Who's to say he's even really dead?
Right.
And another thing I was gonna say was Penguin. Like,
I want to give props to Colin Farrell's Penguin in this. Like that, one of my favorite parts of the movie.
dude, it didn't even look like him at
Not at
all.
all.
Like it took me a while to like I didn't really even see.
Take it
The whole-
easy. Take
Yeah,
it
the
easy.
whole, the
Well,
whole
look at-
time I was
Take
like,
it easy.
look at Horrible Bosses. He doesn't look anything
Wow.
like Arn. He doesn't look like anything like him in Horrible Bosses either.
Oh yeah.
He's fucking
Just allow
completely-
us.
He's like, he thinks he gets his own special chair.
Yeah.
Professor X. Who's he?
Oh my god,
Oh,
dude.
man.
I want him gone.
Either you fire one of them or all three of you are out. That's
But yeah, he did good, and I didn't even know it was him until later. I was like, damn,
Yeah, like I had obviously
Horrible
known
Bosses or Batman?
Horrible Bosses.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn. That's
fucking
crazy.
Batman for me. Like fucking, I obviously knew. That
No,
was
it
him,
looks like a completely
but
different
I was
person.
like, there's no way. Like it does. Yeah, it doesn't even look like him at
'Cause
all.
That's
Not
what I
at
was
all.
gonna.
That's just amazing.
That's
He
what I
didn't
was.
even sound like him.
Yeah.
He,
That's what I was
he
gonna
went
ask
into the
you
role
guys.
crazy good.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask you guys too. Was there a scene in like daytime with Bruce and Cobblepot before the funeral? Like, was there some social interactions before? Because I basically woke up like when all the funeral service shit was going down, and like right before the car fucking comes in.
No, he
Not at
goes.
daytime.
Okay, so this goes into what I was talking about, where he has
and
to
he
go
sees
as
him at the
Bruce.
club.
Sometimes he goes to the club as Bruce because
I saw that stuff.
That's at the end.
okay, all right. So you did see that. That's when
At
that's
the
like right when
beginning, he
fell
goes to the
asleep.
club as Batman and sees
what
Penguin.
happens right before the funeral? Because that I don't
I don't remember, dude. This was like a week ago. I only seen it once.
I know. I
It was
wish.
daylight savings time and shit. We were in
Alright.
that theater for like 5
So
hours.
dude gets duct taped up,
Right.
and he goes back to Alfred and starts talking to him, and he says, "I have to go to this thing." his funeral because I got to make a public appearance because I feel like he's going to be there.
Oh.
And he is. You probably missed this part too. He is there. Like when shit breaks down, you see him like in the shadows above, and he's like, and he sees him as Bruce. Like they're looking at each other, and then like all this shit happens, and he just walks away, and he's like, so it's like it's still this mystery, and it's just like whoa, and then that's when he starts to solve all the. Well, they're both not them in that scene. He's not the Riddler at the time, and he's not Batman at the time. They're both just their masks, their covers. Yeah. So it's like, okay, and then shit hits the fan. He saves a couple people, and then he goes into the shadows like he normally does and comes back in as the Batman to assist with shit. But he is there. Like he's like front and center, and people are turning heads. They're like, that's Bruce Wayne. Because and this is what I was saying earlier about this film that I love so much. He's like a recluse. He doesn't come out. He's like, even his manner is like really dark and gothic themed, which I thought was fucking awesome. But it's like no one sees this guy. Like he's just doing his own thing. And so when he does come out,
he has a much
like,
low profile.
It's like they're like, what the hell? Like Bruce Wayne? Like he's who? I haven't seen this dude in years. And he's just do.
Bruce Wayne.
But I love that because that's really what happens. He's making a
Bruce Styne inside.
And then Falcone shares his story, which plays on into the end about his dad saving his life. Yeah. And that brings their relationship
together.
Was,
I have to say, that was my only, and it's such like a minor little thing to me that it doesn't even really matter overall. But that was my only thing where Falcone gives him this long drawn out of, oh, your father came to me and your father, had me do his dirty work and and it gives
the olive oil.
It gives Bruce this whole inner conflict of, oh man, my dad wasn't this squeaky clean, like good citizen guy that I thought he was, and I'm questioning my whole legacy, and Alfred lied to me. And then he goes to Alfred in the hospital and he's like, Alfred, what the fuck? And Alfred's like, oh.
Alfred's just like, allow it.
He's lying. And then Bruce just like,
he lied.
Oh, okay, my bad. I was just like, come on, what the fuck was that?
He's like, oh, word.
Yeah. Like
Alfred just tells him, he's like, he doesn't even say it. He's just like, and he's like, oh, okay.
It's a prank, bro.
I don't know, just the build up and then the payoff just wasn't worth it.
And like, it's interesting that you say that because that's the one part of the movie where I was like, oh, that's so interesting. Like, how the Riddler was turning him against his own beliefs. Like why Batman does what he does might all be a lie. It might all be a lie. Like you're just a dude beating people up for no reason. Like vengeance, whatever. And that part, the vengeance part, he turns it on him, or his follower turns it on him. And he says, I'm vengeance. Yeah. And that, like, the shit that's like questions why he does what he does. And he's like, fuck, like I am going, like he's walking that line where it's like, I am just doing the same thing that the Riddler is kind of doing.
Right.
Just not going to that extreme.
Yeah.
So it's like he's trying to question like shit that's he's just internally struggling with shit. So he doesn't know who to turn to. He doesn't know who to believe.
Right.
He's like, what the fuck's going on? Like his whole life is flipping upside down. And he's like,
like a bat. Like a bat. I mean,
that was interesting.
I liked that whole concept of him having to kind of dig deeper, and that's where I thought we were going to get more of the Court of Owls shit when he had to kind of go back and search his family history and stuff. I was cool with all of that stuff, but I just wish they would have drawn out the doubt a little bit more, like when he goes to Alfred and confirms, and like it just seemed like it had all this build up, and then it like just it was so anticlimactic.
It was like Mass Effect 3.
Fucking I loved like the Riddler giving Batman the notes. Like the whole movie's built on this, but it felt like, and we confirmed this when he's talking to him in the cell, but like Riddler really wants to befriend this guy. Like he wants to.
He thinks they're similar. Like he thinks they're the same guy.
He's like we're fighting for the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, so he's like, I'm gonna write you these clues, these love letters, or a sense like, to show that I'm like a fan of yours. And and I'm gonna do like you inspire me. Like that's what I feel like. You inspire me to do this shit.
Yeah.
So it's
And
like I'm gonna pay homage to you, and then like at the cell, like the cell moment where he's like, "Wait, you're not on my side." Like he's like, you're not as smart as I thought you were, kind of shit. Because he's like, if you would have got all those clues, you would be right where I'm at. You would.
And then at the end, he meets Joker and like finds that relationship, like which is fucking crazy. Like, what's gonna happen
Joker's
next?
taking advantage of him because
dude,
he's that guy. He's like, you want a friend? I'm your friend.
Yeah, I'm your friend. I'm your friend.
Fuck out of here.
Fucking kill you after.
He's like, I need your brain. I need you.
I know this other guy's got two faces.
Fucking shit.
Fucking all right, to wrap it up, let's all give our final thoughts on the movie. Fucking what do you think, Devin?
I loved it. It was pure Batman. Couldn't have asked for more.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was the scene where Penguin is like trying to get the money away and the Batmobile starts up.
And shit.
Yeah. But like specifically the part where it starts up and you see Penguin just looking at it and it's like zooming in and it's like and it's like, oh my goodness. Like I even looked over at you and I'm like, holy shit, because like I was asleep when I first saw that.
See?
Oh my God, man. Rookies.
I was entertained the whole fucking film.
I was awake the whole shit.
I also saw it at midnight. So
y'all ain't no real fans.
Very comfortable chairs.
That wasn't even the comfortable chairs. That wasn't even the fucking ones we used to. Those were the shitty chairs, if you ask me.
Those were good.
Them just barely went back.
Let me ask you guys.
Barely cushioned.
Let me ask you guys this about the part that you just said, because at first I wasn't sure how it was supposed to be conveyed. Was it supposed to be like a funny moment? Because like that part where Devin's talking about when the car's in the shadow and he's like revving it up and shit, and then it's about to take off. It sounded like he like killed the engine, like it went.
Yeah.
Like was that supposed to be like a funny thing, or was it like?
I think so.
Well, and
because that's what I'm saying. That's like he's just.
I was like,
that's a brand new whip. No,
like,
he's not used to driving it.
That's
yet.
what I'm saying. You even see this in previous scenes of the engine on the table, not even put in the car yet. Like it's just like idea.
Yeah.
So it's like he's just going and adding shit to his arsenal as he's going through this shit. So it's like the first appearance of the Batmobile ever. So that's like the first version. And I feel like you're right. Like he didn't test drive it at all. He's just like, we're getting this motherfucker. And then,
it's not like a tank or anything like Christian Batman.
Dude,
it's like American muscle.
Yeah.
Fucking like with a souped up engine. Some nice.
Like that's a custom engine he did himself.
Yeah,
like he built that.
Yeah, Vin Diesel don't want smoke with that fucking.
This engine is stronger than family, motherfucker. Fucking.
They finally found something stronger than family.
Yeah, this fucking engine.
Blasphemy.
And Dom, you could catch these hands.
But
fucking.
And the Rock and that invisible guy he's with.
Yeah, fucking. Mike, let's hear your final thoughts on the movie.
Actually was my favorite part as well, but it was more the scene. It was really wet, like raining heavy, and it was just like a bunch of stuff happening. But I was like, holy shit! Like it was just like a car chase. Like it wasn't not too fancy.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't have the Joker with the bazooka trying to fucking blow shit up. It was just like a car chase on the freeway. Like there's a part where they're even going on oncoming traffic, and it's like, holy shit! And then it just escalates and escalates and escalates. And then you think he gets away because he does all this shit, and Batman like barely gets away. From some shit.
And Mike, what do you think this movie means for Batman? What do you think this movie means for DC? Like, do you think this movie breathes some lifeblood back into the fucking the properties?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
They need to keep doing what they're doing and stop letting other directors or other movie influences determine what the fuck they want to do with films. Do what you do, get creative ideas, go back to the basics, read some comics, and create something new. Create something that resonates with you, not like, oh, we need to make it funny, we need to make it the Avengers. Don't do it, because you're gonna fucking suck at it. We've already seen
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
do something gritty, like, and do
Yeah.
something that is DC, because I feel like that's like their standard, like their tone is
Yeah.
like gritty,
Yeah.
down to earth, raw, and it's like that's what I love about it. So do what brings DC fans to DC films, and you will gain more followers, you will gain more fans that way, rather than trying to dupe something or copy what
Yeah.
Marvel's doing, or trying to do what Marvel does to bring Marvel fans over. That's not going to happen. Do what
Mm,
DC does,
Fucking-
I
and
like
you
the
will bring Marvel fans over. You
I
will
like the
bring
way you
people
put
who,
that.
but I love it. Like, and that's my favorite part of the movie. But this movie just kept me going the whole way, where I'm like, it's switching it up constantly. Where I'm
Mhm.
like, holy shit, I thought this was going to be the best moment of the movie. No, now I'm realizing this is the best moment. And
Yeah.
It's like, it just keeps going. And I'm like, holy fuck.
And like the 17 different endings that it had. It was
Jesus.
like
I'm
the
like,
fucking. It
holy
was like the last
shit.
Lord of the Rings movie. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Frank,
I
what,
think
what are
it's
your
great.
what are your final thoughts?
Final
And
thoughts.
what do you rate this? Where do you put this in the pantheon of Batman films?
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
that's
I got to
such a
answer that
tough
too
question.
after. But
My final thoughts, I'll say first, I loved it, what I remember of it. I definitely need to go back and watch it and have it all, see it in its entirety, fresh in my mind. But I really like, and I didn't even realize this until like maybe a week before we went and saw it, because more and more information just kept coming out. But the director, Matt Reeves, that directed the Batman, also directed one of my favorite movies of all time. And I think that's why I like it so much, because his style and like the tone comes through in this. But he also directed Cloverfield, the first one.
love it.
And I was
Giant
like,
monster.
yeah, and I was like, oh shit, that totally makes sense. But I don't want to go with the chase scene because Devin and Mike already said that one, but that probably is like the best scene of the movie. But I'll say, just as an honorary mention, I really like when that whole scene of Batman gets knocked out, wakes up in the precinct, and they're all about to just whoop his ass, and Commissioner Gordon is like, no, no, no. But
Yeah.
I like the fact that even when he starts to get like kind of go off the rails, even Commissioner Gordon like had to put Batman in his place, where he puts him up against the fence.
Yeah, imagine G-Check and Batman.
but like that whole sequence of him escaping the police station, I thought was sick, because like I said, it just reminded me of being a kid watching the animated series, and Batman was constantly like at war, like had this unstable truce with law enforcement. Like, I love that part. Where do I rank it?
You don't have to give us a full breakdown of the rankings, but like,
Yeah,
is it towards the bottom, towards the middle, towards the top? Like, is it top tier?
It's top tier for sure. The only one I'd maybe put above that is
Dark Knight.
And it's and it's really hard just because same but different.
Same but
Like,
different.
You can compare them as Batman movies, but you can't compare them as like movies. Because they're just so different.
I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation. But I would definitely rank it higher than Dark Knight Rises and Batman Begins for sure.
Okay.
I'd say probably like the second best.
Batman movie tier list coming soon.
True that. Might have to rewatch all of them because it's been a while for some.
I don't care what no one says. George Clooney is my favorite Batman ever.
Get those nips out of here.
The nip
rewind scene.
Get those nips out of here.
nip.
Fucking
that rewind scene kills me every time.
Then Schumacher put nips on Batman.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What movie's that from? In the comments. Do it. Fucking but yeah, man,
what about you, Brandon?
I really enjoy this movie. Like, I mean, that's obvious. Like, we're gonna, like, they already had me just by making another Batman movie. Like, they're getting my dollars, but they made it so well and in such a different light than any other Batman has been made, and gave such an emphasis on the Batman character instead of like doing 50-50 Bruce Wayne or like 60-40 Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, it was really like all about the work, like all about like getting in there, like getting in the mix with the bad guys. Like, and even in the beginning when he stops the guy from getting mugged, Like fucking like you can see like he's like down to his roots, like he's street level, fucking like taking care of business. And
I did like how everyone was kind of afraid to commit crimes.
Yeah, and
Like
that was actually that was one of my favorite parts, just the like the beginning, like them like knowing like the threat of Batman is like ever present.
Yeah,
and like they don't know what the fuck to do, like, but they're just like it's still in the beginning days, so they're like, oh, maybe we can get away with it. Like you can't be everywhere at once. But guess again, motherfuckers.
And they're like, hey, there's like 10 of us. We can
Google him.
Y'all need to Google me. Fucking is what Batman's saying. Fucking but my favorite part was honestly the part in the church where like motherfucker's head explodes. Like fucking
see, that's the part I fell asleep to.
Shit, you fucked up, dog.
Oh wait,
because like that was.
Well, you talking about the funeral or
like fucking when he crashes the car in and shit, and he's like, and you really see like, because like this is another reason like where I think that like the beginning day, like we really saw the beginning days, because I feel like this guy sees a seasoned veteran Batman, and Batman tells him like, hey, I'll protect you, we'll get things done, like fucking like don't worry about these guys, tell me what's going on, we get this off of you. I think he takes that deal. But this is new Batman. He don't really know his capabilities yet. Like we don't know what this guy can do. I would be more scared of the fucking mob boss too, probably. Like if I was in that situation,
right? Okay.
So fucking like, especially when you think about like, oh, they're gonna kill my family. They're gonna fucking do all this shit. Like I don't know what this guy's capable of. I know Falcone will fuck my shit up.
Right.
So like fucking like,
I guess that is a good point that you guys kind of were already making, but to put it in like just different terms, is Batman still has to like earn his status of like
he has to pay his dues,
like
still
a force to be reckoned with when it comes to Gotham in general, and like the mob being afraid of him and stuff.
Fucking so
I like that.
As an ending note, I'd like to ask you guys, do you think the director Matt Reeves, you think he should go forward with the franchise? You think that they should bring in other directors? What is your thinking there? Like I personally think he killed it. I think he should continue, but I wouldn't be opposed to like another big name director as long as it was the right one. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say I think it's like if you got lightning in a bottle, just run with it, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it, kind of thing. Like I say keep the same writers, keep Matt Reeves directing. I wouldn't be opposed to a new director, but my only thing is going back to what Mike said earlier is like DC and Warner Bros. Just really have to stick to their guns and not let any other influences or studio executives trying to come in and fuck, like just keep it a pure story, put the story and plot first and character development first, and like I feel like any director could come in and kill it, like given what's already been laid. But I mean I definitely think it'll be hard to follow up, period, even if it's like the same crew returning to the second one. It's like, fuck, are we gonna outdo that?
Well, and I think he earns another film where it's like you kind of have to earn that, you know. It's like I feel like he's earned it. Like he's done something completely new, completely different than we've ever seen Batman do. A different take on all the villains we've originally learned to love and we know. And it's like, you've earned a film. I want to see more of this. Like, yes, it's a 3-hour movie, but I still want to see more. It's like, it's you have to have a special film for me to watch a 3-hour movie and still be like, I want what's next. Like, let's get back in this shit. Give me another 3-hour movie to fucking watch.
Evan,
what was the question?
And that's gonna do it for us on
Culturology, folks.
I just want to, before we end it, we forgot in the last couple of weeks. I want to give this the weekly honorary "fuck you, Scorsese." We've been forgetting to do that lately.
Fuck up, Scorsese.
But yeah, that's gonna do it, man. Go out and see Batman if you haven't. Talk to us in the comments. Check the description for the links as usual. I have been your boy, Contra Lad.
Peter 3.
Myztic Mike.
Boy, Webhead.
We are Cultureology, and we're out of here.
Later, y'all.